Ric Bucher is with us, but Acho, you're okay, first of all. And second of all, are we being too hard on Zion?
Yes, I hate this.
You okay?
I'm okay. I hate saying that Zion Williamson is a detached player. Now, J.J. Redick was there, so I will acknowledge that J.J. Redick is entitled to feeling how he wants to feel. I acknowledge all of that. What I hate is when old people get old and forget what it's like to be young.
Ooh.
That's what I hate.
Ooh.
Let me look. Three-shot, please. I need to look at my dogs. I need to look at my dogs.
Well, you know we old. You sure?
Yes.
You know we old.
You're older dogs.
You're old dogs.
You're older dogs.
Old hella.
Golly. I hate
Old yellow.
when people get old and forget what it's like to be young. Marcellus always jokes that me and him haven't kicked it. And now, in part because of COVID, in part because of whatever, here's the real. Here's the real.
Whatever.
Our lives are different. Big bro Marcellus is married. 4 kids. Your boy Acho is not. No kids. We don't have that much in common to just be out here kicking it. I ain't kicked it with Colin since I've been here 18 months. Colin and I ain't got that much in common. I ain't kicked it with Shannon. I've only seen Shannon one time. We ain't got that much in common. Big Unc is 50 from the country. Me and Skip ain't even seen each other off the lot. Now, it's not to say that I'm detached as a Fox Sports teammate from Marcellus. It's not to say that I'm detached as a Fox Sports teammate from Colin. It's not to say I'm detached as a Fox Sports teammate from Skip. It's just to say this.
What?
We ain't got all that much in common. So, J.J. Redick, when you were a 34-year-old teammate, 35-year-old teammate with 19-year-old Zion Williamson, it's not to say that he was detached. It was simply to say, what do y'all got in common? JJ, you 35, married with kids. What do you and Zion have in common besides being McDonald's All-Americans and both going to Duke? Like, let's stop sitting here saying, well, he's detached, you know, he wasn't really in the locker room like that, hanging out with everybody. Y'all ain't have nothing to chop it up about. What you want him to text C.J. McCollum when they make the trade? Hey, I can't wait to get some running with you, big dog. Zion ain't getting run-in with nobody. I'm going to miss you, Slick. I'll see you shortly.
You ain't got nothing in common with Slick.
I ain't got nothing. Get him off the screen. We ain't got nothing in common.
I ain't texting your ass.
So, I actually hate it. If we're going to be hard on Zion, let's be hard on Zion because he's overweight. If we're going to be hard on Zion, let's be hard on Zion because he's out of shape. But let's not start sitting here calling him detached. He's not detached. He just has nothing in common with you. And that's why y'all ain't kicking it. I ain't tripping. Me and Sel ain't kicked it yet. We kicked it at one game because I had to navigate going from a sweep to where my dog was.
That's what you call it, navigate?
Commissioner Goodell.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. It took you to the end of the third quarter.
I got to go holler at my dog.
Hollywood.
But even when I went there, I was at the game by myself. Leather jacket, kicks on, sunglasses. I'm kicking it.
Fresh.
Marcellus was there with his wife and kids, y'all. He was there effing, MJ, you want some popcorn? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, I'm sitting here, yeah. I see you after the game, you know, hit my line, yeah, I'm chilling. Hey, Commish, nah, I don't want to sit with you, big dog. I got to go to this other suite. Hey, Marcellus. Hey, Acho, meet my wife. Oh, how are you, dear? So good to see you. Acho, meet my son. Hey, what's up, little man? I ain't got nobody to introduce Sal to. Hey, Sal, meet my, so we don't kick it, not because I'm detached. We ain't got nothing in common. And Zion and JJ, they ain't got nothing in common, y'all.
Jesus. Sellers, he has no interest in your family whatsoever. How you doing? How you doing? What's up? What?
At all, Slick. That was a Mount Rushmore for you. Put it up there, baby. Oh, I'll be watching that one a lot on YouTube.
Wow.
You are a nut. And Slick, the best part is, part of me wanted to be him. I was like, he's like, oh, nice to meet you, nice to meet you.
Yeah,
and I'm looking at everybody reacting to him being next to me. I was like, oh, it'd be nice to be you right now. I gotta walk up there. Woo! Yep. I digress. Oh, man. Acho took me a lot of places.
Oh, my dog.
Okay. I am not going to come the same way as Acho, but I'm going to get to the same place. Man, you are a fool. Okay, we are being too hard on Zion. Now, let me just start off with you, J.J. Redick, because I respect J.J. Redick. One, because he's outspoken. But I know one thing. When you're a former player and you're outspoken, you got to protect the guilty. That's our role up here, to protect the guilty. We tell these stories all the time. When it's going to be that damning, you have 2 options. 1, be first to the story so I can believe in you in the story. Or 2, protect the code and protect the guilty. I don't like an outspoken player all of a sudden doubling down on the story when he had all this ample time to tell us that Zion was detached. So, J.J. Redick, I got a little issue with you right there. Now, I know also that J.J. Redick is too smart to play it this way. Acho, I need to see y'all on the screen again.
Talk to me.
See, all right, Acho, you haven't come by the crib either. You gave him the example at SoFi Stadium where I saw you for 4 seconds because Goodell was texting you. So you came by my seats. We chopped it up. That was quick. That was love, though. I respect you because I wouldn't have. Hell no, I ain't walking up them stairs, boy. First of all, with a jacket on, I've been sweating. Second of all, just too many stairs. Here we go. Acho, if you want me to reach out to you, if you came to my house, you know the first thing you got to do? Let me know you there, right? So in this situation, C.J. McCollum, this is Zion's house. You got to either ring my doorbell or knock on the door because it's on you. I don't give a damn how long you've been in the league. I don't give a damn if you're a better player. I don't give a damn if you're top 50. When you go to somebody else's house, you let them know you're there.
Talk about it.
It's on you. Now let me tell you why that matters. Because I got drafted to the Buffalo Bills, and I was to replace Bruce Smith. When I was drafted, it wasn't on Bruce Smith to say, hey, youngster. Even though I played well, it wasn't on Bruce Smith to ever initiate that conversation or initiate that relationship. It was on the newbie to come out and say, yo, I'm in your home, I'm in your house, I'm going to put you on alert. So for me, J.J. Redick stepping on this and really trying to double down on something that he had all the time in the world to come out here and say first is my greater issue, and we are being too hard on Zion.
All right, I agree with you guys in principle, but I disagree with you in some of the places that you went. I think it's a little different, Marcellus, when you're going to replace a guy as opposed to Zion being the leader of a team and he's getting a guy that's supposed to help him get to where he wants to go. Yeah. I'm going to give Zion the benefit of the doubt because he's only 21 years old and because he's spent more time injured than he has healthy. Who is exactly showing him how to be a pro? Are we being too hard on Zion Williamson? No, we aren't being too hard on Zion Williamson. J.J. Redick is being too hard on Zion Williamson. I heard this very same thing about Zion at Duke, that he was an aloof, detached teammate. So he's still what he was before he got to the New Orleans Pelicans. I appreciate that J.J. Redick is out there texting free agents, Wes Matthews and Marco Bellinelli and Ersan Ilyasova and saying, hey, dog, come on over and play with us. And he has an issue that Zion is not doing that with C.J. McCollum or anybody else. Here's my question, and this is what I really need to know. JJ, were you checking in with Zion? Were you saying, hey, Zion, have you texted Ersan? Have you texted Marco? Have you texted? This is what you do as a pro. The fact that Zion might not know those things, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt when I look at that roster and I say, well, who's there to teach him? Well, J.J. Redick is one of those guys that would be saying, hey, Zion, you're not just a player now. You're the star in the franchise. And this is how you operate as a pro. You can't be detached. You can't be aloof. I guarantee you JJ had the book on what Zion was at Duke because they both came from there. So if he's going to continue to be what he's been, and you know that that doesn't work for his role in the NBA, then it's upon you as a pro, as a veteran, to show him the ropes. I guarantee you, Marcellus, that Bruce Smith taught you a lot about being a pro. Facts. Even though you were there to take his spot,
Facts.
He was showing you what it was to be a pro, things that you would not have known otherwise. So that's why, if we're going to say Zion is the reason that the Pelicans are where they are, that he's detached, I need to know why he's detached, and I need to know that someone has explained to him this is how you operate. Until I know those things, then I'm not going to bring it all down on a kid who's 21 years old and is still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, a leader, a youngster, a beast in the game. Too many stories about him and not it. Too many stories about him and how he's not in shape or he's fat. And I thought we weren't fat shaming out here. I have no problem with fat shaming, but it seemed like the society does, so pick a side on this. But not enough stories about it, his game, and what that looks like. Zion Williamson, most games over 30 points. under the age of 21 is Zion Williamson in NBA history. 27, 7, and 4 last year. You got to put some respect on his game. He's there first and foremost to give you something on the court. Now, Zion, let me talk to you for a second. Get your butt back on the